So you guys want to get those high-scoring gameplays in Black Ops 2. Get the Dog, Swarm, maybe Lodestar. We'll have a few tips that I think will help you guys out today. So the first thing is learning the spawns and how to control them. You see there, I push up the middle side of C-spawn, and then I wrapped around the right side, and now you're going to see me rotate all the way back again. What this is called is mini rotations, and mini rotations are vital for two things. The first one is if you don't have a silenced weapon, then you're really going to have to try to have the enemies not know where you are, and try to be off the radar as much as possible. So that's the first thing, is rotating so that the enemies aren't aware of where you are. And the second thing is controlling the spawns. You see here, I'm the only guy in the spawns. That means they're still going to spawn at C side. They're just going to spawn the opposite side where I'm pushing. There's like 4 spawns on the C spawn in raid. One right here in the weight room, at the back of C, and at this other side over there. So if I'm pushing the weight room, they're not going to spawn at the back of C, and they're not going to spawn on the right. So that's just kind of map awareness. You're going to get that if you watch a lot of YouTube videos, if you just play the game a lot. You're just going to get that as you play the game and as you watch more and more videos. So that's the first thing, is just learning the spawns, learning how to control them, learn where you're pushing and where they're going to spawn. This game is actually very predictable. If you push up the right side, they're going to spawn on the left side. If you push up the left side, they're going to spawn on the right side. It's pretty damn simple. Yeah, that's the first thing. The second thing I wanted to touch on was winning gunfights. And there's 2 ways you can win gunfights. One, by just ADSing every corner, which is a very good idea, especially if you're playing against good players. You always want to be the one making the gunfight and not be the one guy that's just running carelessly and then getting caught up in the gunfight. So that's one way how to win gunfights. The second way is to actually jump shot or drop shot. And jump shotting is very, very vital. I have a scuff controller, so I can do that very well. But drop shotting is also very handy dandy too. Yeah, so I actually jump shot right here. So you see, my aim's horrible, so I just jump shot him, and there you go. So that's those are 2 ways to win gunfights. Really, guys, the gunfights are on the player at the moment in time. Also, be aware of the gun you're using. I've said this in a previous video. I can't remember when, but I've said this before. Just remember to use your gun the way it's supposed to be used. If you're using a PDW and you're going up against an A94, don't challenge him long range, because he's obviously going to win that long range gunfight because of the gun he has and the gun you have. So that's the second thing. The third thing, I don't know. I just predictions. You know what, you can check out my last video, and I dropped a swarm on a 7-man party, and I was talking about how you can predict where people are going to go. Now, if you're a good player going up against another good player, then you're gonna probably know where they're gonna go in the map, where they're gonna maneuver, what they're gonna do in certain situations. And you can check out my last video. Like I said, I dropped a swarm on a 7-man party, and I explained what to do against good players. So that's pretty much all I have for you guys today. Also, just being aware of what your teammates' positionings are, and the reason that is that if you know where your team's positioned, you can kind of learn how the spawns work. And just playing the game over and over, guys, is going to teach you the spawns. It's really hard to just explain it to you point blank over a video, but if you just keep watching videos, keep playing the game, you're going to get better and better and better. And yeah, so that's all for today, guys. If you guys did enjoy this video, if it helped you out, also if you have any questions, definitely let me know, and I always reply to my comments. So anyways, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.